We're at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where tonight we're going to have 3 former North High athletes being inducted into the Wall of Fame. Joining me is the coach, Chris Wright. I'm Mike Martin. Chris, we got a good basketball game going on here, and at halftime we're going to have those inductees being initiated into the Wall of Fame. But let's talk a little bit about the game first. North comes in 4-1 in conference. They got a real nice record going. Bayport comes in 6-0, even though they're 8-4 overall. This is a huge game conference-wise.
Yeah, this is for first place here, and again, it's another home game. You had De Pere here a couple weeks ago and fought like bandits just to catch up to try to catch De Pere and couldn't do it. Now you get a chance to catch the other first place team, which is Bayport. De Pere's lost now. They lost to Sheboygan, but you're talking about a game that has big-time conference implications.
Now, if this is a close game, which we hope it is, unless it's a North blowout, North has had some experience with close games. They won a one-pointer against Manitowoc, and they're coming off a game last week over Wisconsin Rapids that they won by 1 point. So you'd think in that respect, North has got an advantage.
Yeah, they played a lot of close games. Yeah, back-to-back week, Friday, Saturday nights, you play 2 one-point games, both here at home, but they were victories at that. So playing at home, you know, you're going to have to shoot free throws better down the stretch, and you know, you're going to have to play one of those games that you're going to have to play 4 consistent quarters to beat a big, strong Bayport squad.
One of the things that concerns me in watching North play the last few games has been their free throw shooting. And, you know, it always comes into play. We've talked about that over the years. You got to make your free throws, and North has had their troubles with that.
Yeah, and you know, we watched them against South, and they were really good, but the last couple weeks, even when they played in the winter holiday tournament, they had struggled with there too. And one of their keys to their game is to get to the free throw line by driving to the basket, and you know, that's where they want to make their hay is shooting, you know, especially, you know, against bigger, stronger teams. If you can get to the free throw line with the clock stopped and easy baskets like that, you got to take advantage of it.
De Pere had Brevin Pritzel, and that's what we talked a lot about. How do you stop him? Bayport doesn't have one guy that really stands out, but they do have a number of players, and they are pretty balanced in their scoring.
Yeah, they have 4 guys almost around 10 points a game, and it's really a strange ball club. You know, if you look at their opponents of who they've played, I mean, they've played some ranked teams. They played Neenah. They got blown out by them, but they played Kimberly, who's ranked 3rd in state. Neenah's ranked 7th in state. They were right there with Kimberly. Then they beat a Seymour team, which is ranked in Division II. They played a Milwaukee Vincent team and lost to them. They've only got 1 win on the year, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But I'll say this, Vincent's played a pretty tough schedule. So this is really a strange Bayport squad. They've had conference games that have been really close, some that have been blowouts. Just the other day against Green Bay East, they had a big lead, and Green Bay East came all the way back. So it's some very mysterious Pirate squad.
Well, this is a home game, a conference home game at that, and these are the games that North needs to win. Now, earlier, before we started our opener, I did an interview with Bill Richards and Kevin Webster. The 3rd inductee, Paula French Van Akron, was not able to be here tonight, but we're going to show that interview following some messages, and then we'll get on to tonight's ball game. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Usually, a texting and driving prevention ad would show you some shocking statistics, or maybe a sad family member that lost someone. They might even show you the last text they sent to scare you. But one of the most scariest statistics is about time. Specifically, the amount of time you're not able to watch the road.
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
One of my most rewarding experiences as a dietitian has been actually quite recently, just a year ago. One of my most rewarding experiences as a dietitian has been actually quite recently, just a year ago, when I met Donna, because she was so motivated and ready to lose weight and to get healthier.
Well, since I've met Sue and listened to her guidance, I've lost about 80 pounds, and I have been taking off almost all my medications. To me, I mean, that's something to shout about. I just see the future getting better and better and better because I'm getting healthier and healthier and healthier.
Joining me prior to their induction into the North High School Wall of Fame is Kevin Webster, 1979 grad, and Bill Richards, a 1989 grad. Guys, first of all, congratulations on being inducted. You guys were excellent candidates, and Should have gotten voted in. You were voted in. Kevin, let's start with you. When you think back to your time here at North, what stands out? What memory?
Well, I got to play with a lot of great guys. You know, to have a great team, you had to have people around you. And we had a lot of phenomenal guys. They were just fast, and we were a close team. We didn't have a lot of guys on the team, so everybody had to play both ways, kickoff, your punt team. So, and, to win was a good thing. We won a lot, and that was a good thing.
Billy, what about you?
I'd say similar to Mike in that I had the chance to play with a lot of fun guys who worked hard. We didn't necessarily have success in everything we did. Our junior year, we didn't win a football game, and then turned around our senior year, and we made the playoffs for the first time in a lot of years. So it was really enjoyable working side by side with them, working out, and then having success at the end.
One of the things that I've noticed in calling football games throughout the years is the linemen never get enough credit. And as much as I try to mention names and that, I don't do it enough, I know that. But when you think back to your high school experience, what player made the difference other than yourself on your team?
Well, we had a lot of great running backs. We had a lot of speed. So we had, conference champions in the 100. And you know what? I took a lot of personal pride. That's all that mattered to me was blocking. And if they were successful that day, that's all that really mattered.
So it's the linemen that open up the holes, right, Bill?
Well, we try to open up holes, and sometimes we do, and sometimes the running backs make us look better than what we are. But again, the fun part is when you give them a little bit of a hole, and they can really go places. And similar to what Mike said, we ran a wing T, and we had 3 really good running backs, and they'd make people miss and they'd make plays, but it was fun when you could let them run loose and have fun.
Now, post high school, Kevin, you had a nice career at Northern Iowa University, and were an all-conference player. Talk a little bit about your experience in college.
Well, I came in as a freshman against Northern Michigan, and the first play I got to snap the football, we fumbled on about the 3-yard line.
But you were a guard in high school, right? I mean, you weren't normally a center.
No, I didn't play. I never played center until I went to the Shrine Bowl. It was the first time I played center. So it was a great time. My freshman year, our running back set the national rushing record, 382 yards against Western Illinois. So, I got to play with a lot of good guys that went on to the NFL. And
Billy, you played at Stevens Point, and I know that your quarterback in high school was DePoctor, and he played at Oshkosh. Talk a little bit about your college experience.
Well, mine was interesting in that I continued to play. Actually started my first 2 years in college at defense, so had the opportunity to try to tackle Greg. A little bit of a different story than when he was on my team. But that was fun, and then I flipped back to offense my last 2 years. But while I was there, we had Kirk Baumgartner, who was drafted by the Packers, set the NCAA record for passing. So I went from a running team in high school to it would take us 4 or 4.5 hours to play a college football game. And you go to UW Superior, we'd start out with cleats, and we'd finish the game in tennis shoes because the ground had frozen over during the course of the game. So was a lot of fun and got to see some different athletes. But, in college it's different. I only played one position. In high school, I did multiple, offense, defense, and special teams. So that was kind of the adjustment for me. But it was a lot of fun.
Kevin, you had the opportunity to play pro football with the Minnesota Vikings. Us Packer fans don't matter. That doesn't matter too much. But talk a little bit about your experience during the strike and playing with the Vikings.
Well, I guess I kind of really just missed football. It was nothing about crossing the lines or anything about money or anything. I'd played through the semi-pro leagues and had a couple more tryouts and played arena football and just had an opportunity one more time to try playing a little football again. And, sometimes it wasn't like the greatest experience because I don't know if a whole lot of people really wanted you there. But, you know, for the most part, everybody that played, they were all ex-NFL players or guys that just got cut. And, you know, I just really went back to play because I just miss playing.
Hey, you don't get opportunities like that all the time. You got to take advantage of it. Guys, thanks a lot for coming over, and congratulations on being inducted into the Wall of Fame. You guys are deserving candidates.
All right, thank you.
Ian Ralston was a combat medic who was injured in Iraq. When I met Ian, I knew we had to help him get his housing grant and auto grant and every benefit to live as normal a life as possible. And we did.
PVA has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get the care and benefits they've earned.
My name is Jason Stevenson, and I work for Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, changing lives, building futures.
Gift giving is hard.
Gift giving is an art.
What do you give the person who's got everything?
I gave her a heifer.
You're giving me a cow for my birthday?
It's a farm animal.
It's more than a gift.
A farm animal helps families in hunger. Gifts like this change lives.
Give different.
Christmas, Valentine's Day, Hanukkah, whatever you want.
Give a family life.
It's more than a gift.
It's the best gift I ever gave.
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome.
Fieldhouse, and let's take a listen to Bill Horsch as he gives us the starting lineups.
The Running Raiders, coached by Tom Desautels. Here's your starting lineups. First, for the Pirates from Bayport, a senior, number 2, Craig Minslaff. A senior, number 4, Tucker Noy. A sophomore, number 5, Brett Frieder. A senior, number 23, Zach Lorbeck. A junior, number 25, Dante DeClean. And now the starting lineup for your very own Sheboygan North High Runnin' Raiders. A senior, number 4, Eli Belmore. A senior, number 5, Matt Gerber. A senior, number 24, Nick Rudolph. A junior, number 44, Davis Larson. A senior, number 51, Eric Susha. Tonight's officials are John Haymauer and Timothy Rollinger. These individuals are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and assigned by North High School and the Fox River Classic Conference. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. Tonight's athletic training services provided by Purveyor Sports Medicine in partnership with St. Nicholas, St. Mary, and St. Vincent Hospitals. Tonight's athletic trainer, Mr. Chris Lenz.
Here you get a shot at Tom Desitel. He enters tonight with 615 wins. Bayport is coached by Nate Reichel.
Well, this is a game they can have, Marty. North, that is. Let's see if they get it.
North opening in a man-to-man defense like they normally do.
Defense going to be the key. North should play good D, make it tough for the Pirates. They really improved on that all year.
Bayport having trouble penetrating the North zone. Shot off the glass is no good. Coming away with the board is Davis Larson, and Rudolph with a long three. Not even close. Wow. Bayport a little taller than North. They're going to have to work hard on blocking out. North somewhat fortunate on that first trip, Chris. And I think if Rudolph would have hit the first shot, Chris, he'd have probably fired that one up too.
Good closeout by the Pirates.
Gerber with a three, nothing but the bottom of the net.
He's been having a very nice senior season.
I've been having a good senior citizen season too.
Just getting back from Arizona, Marty is.
Oh, I'll tell you, I flew in today, Chris, and my arm's sore.
Sheboygan North 10-2, 4-1 in league, 8-4 Bayport, 6 up, 0 losses in conference play.
Interesting to note, Chris, Davis Larson has been doing the bulk of the ball handling, bringing it up. And as we talk, he missed an inside shot, and then Eric Shusha picks up a foul.
Well, they're going to close the Pirates, that is, on Davis. Make it difficult for him to score.
Rudolph playing the tight defense on Minzlaff.
Both teams, good defense.
Well, ball was lost on the drive by Minzlaff, and North will have it out with a 3-point lead.
Little press by Bayport. Most teams don't really press North very often.
You would think a pressing team like North would be able to handle a press.
Yep.
Larson going hard to the basket, kisses it off the glass, but can't get it to go.
5-minute mark, just one bucket.
Gerber saw an opening down the lane, couldn't get it to go, and then we get a foul. That's going to go on Bayport's Tucker Noy.
Tucker, a second-team all-conference catcher.
They're calling it in on DeClean, Chris.
The Cleans are over at De Pere as well. Tucker catches 2 kids at Bayport to throw over 90, and one kid's going to Texas A&M, and the other one's going to Notre Dame. He gets to catch those 2 kids.
Bounce inside to Shusha. His shot off the glass is no good. And North having trouble making baskets. Getting some good looks, too. Outside three ball is good by Dante DeClean.
6'5" guard forward, it says DeClean. That's a big kid. He's also going to pick up a foul. Oh, I'm sorry. I get on Lorbeck. I believe Lorbeck plays baseball too.
They better hurry up. Gerber open. He nails another one.
North just 2 of 7, but they got the lead.
Good help defense by Gerber to stop the drive, but somebody forgot to rotate back. Easy shot that time for Zach Lorbeck. Larson looks pretty good at the point, Chris. Taking it to the rack and scores.
Well, in that system, anybody basically can be able to handle the ball if you're going to play for North.
Me too.
If you're going to handle the ball, Marty.
I'd rather shoot it.
Uh-oh.
Shusha's going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second.
There was no rotation again there, Marty.
Well, they didn't rotate either. Gerber came over to help on a drive, and then nobody rotated down, and I'm not sure if it was his man, but the guy was wide open.
Clean comes in, averaging, 68% from the free throw line. Missed his first. He's also averaging 9-2 a game.
Hasenstein comes in along with Kaminsky. .303 left in the first. It's 8-5. I've got 8-6. Belmore kicking it out to Hasenstein. Rainbow three is nothing but the bottom of the net.
He was only on the floor for about 10 seconds, and he gets a three. Third three for North already.
Give a little shout out to the drum line, Chris, for not playing during our opening. Tucker Noy on the basket.
Davis.
Right to the rack again. He's got 4 points. 13-8, North on top.
Averaging a tick under 19 a game.
Good help defense again. And good rotation by the Pirates, but couldn't get the open three to go. And then knocked out of bounds. Ethan Sinellis comes in for Gerber. Jack Plum in for Bayport along with Grant Geisler. Three ball is up and good by Minzlaff.
Oh,
bad choice. Should have gone out to Larson on the other side.
Against the pier, he had a bunch of turnovers. Got to take care of the ball, Zach. Good D, though, by Hazy.
Working the perimeter. Now taking it to the rack, but not getting it in, was James Hansen. Kick over to Belmore. He passes up the shot. And Hasenstein faked the pass, and that caused him to travel.
The score from Bayport at the end of the first quarter is the Lady Raiders 22, Bayport 11.
22-11, the Lady Raiders are up at Bayport at the end of one quarter of play. Checking in for North, Davis Larson taking a well-deserved break, was Julian Jones. DeClean couldn't get it in. Sinellis with the good rebound, however.
Under a minute already.
Clock rolling, we're at the 30-second mark. Hasenstein, no good. Kaminsky tried to put it up, and he draws the foul.
Hey, I'll tell you, a nice job of hitting the boards in the first quarter for North. That's offensive rebound number 3.
Sam couldn't get that first one in.
He's averaging about 5 a game.
He must be right below Belmore because I stopped at 5.7. 1-for-2 trip. North leads at 14-11. 20 seconds left. Minzlaff has it, being guarded by Rudolph again. Minzlaff, a good drive to the basket, and he scores. And that's the end of the first quarter with North on top, 14-13.
Because sometimes, even the rescuers need to be rescued. The Coast Guard Foundation. Find out how you can help at rescuetherescuers.org.
This little chick has hearing loss. It can be lonely, sad, and often accompanied by ringing in the ears or even loss of balance. But there's good news, because birds have an almost magical way of regenerating their inner ear cells to restore their own hearing, so they can live a happy, chirpy lifestyle. Imagine if science could achieve the same miracle with people. Well, at Hearing Health Foundation, we support research that is doing just that. Visit us at hhf.org and learn more about the cure for hearing loss and tinnitus.
In action earlier, the North JV team won their basketball game. They were able to hold off a spirited charge by the JV Pirates. They were 18 down and pulled to within 2. Hasenstein on a runner, wasn't even close. DeClean couldn't get it in. Ball tapped around, and Kaminsky grabs it away for the rebound. Gerber open.
Good look.
Couldn't get that one in. Rudolph tipped it out of bounds. Trying to get the rebound over Brett Frieder, but not able to. Nate Reichel is the head coach for Bayport. He's been there a few years, Chris.
Yeah, I believe he was at West or something like that before. Uh-oh. Travel.
Deep pass was complete to Lorbeck, but it's not football. You got to start dribbling sooner.
Third turnover for Bayport.
Belmore, good work around the perimeter. Davis open. Davis Larson couldn't get it in. And a good rebound by DeClean.
Davis 2 of 5 from the floor.
Now only 2 of the 3 inductees tonight are here. Paula French Van Akron had some family issues and she's in Florida. Belmore's 3 is no good. Missed everything. Davis Larson asking if that ball wasn't tipped.
We hope, but it wasn't.
Hometown ref would have called it a tip, and then we'd have it back. Brett Frieder had it and gives it up to Tucker Noy. Jumper is around and in. Nice shot by Frieder.
Frieder just a sophomore. I believe he's a brother of a really good pitcher up there too. Graduated a few years back.
Belmore almost lost it.
Nice pass.
Inside the Shusha, and a good catch and a nice pass from Davis Larson for the basket. North back on top. There you see it.
Nice
Good
finish.
replay, guys. Frieder stopped, but then he got around the defense, leans in and drew nothing but net. Boy, it looked like Shusha got hacked and no call. Well, Rudolph got rim that time, but couldn't get it in. Right down the lane and scoring an easy basket was Zach Lorbeck.
Timeout.
And we get a timeout.
Bayport.
Well, a couple things here with our inductees. Kevin Webster was a 79 grad. He played
Once
3
again,
sports,
ladies and gentlemen,
football,
halftime
wrestling,
today.
track and
We'll
field,
have our
but he
12th annual
gained his
Wall
most
of
fame
Fame
as a
presentation.
football player. He was
Tonight,
first team
honoring
all-conference
Kevin
offense and
Webster.
defensive tackle. He was
Paula
a Channel
French Van
5
Akron
All-Star
and Bill
in
Richards.
1977. He also played college football at Northern Iowa and was an all-conference player there. But maybe the thing that people know most or recognize that name is because he actually played pro football for the Minnesota Vikings during the strike. Kevin Webster will be inducted at halftime of tonight's game.
It's real tough to be an all-state football player, and we got 2 in the house.
Sinellis around and out.
They can't get any of their 3s down, Marty.
Well, they got 2 so far, but too many misses. Both of them by Gerber, by the way.
Yeah, they were 3 for 4 in the first quarter, and they've missed all 5 here in the second.
I got them for 3 3-pointers in the first quarter.
You're right.
Steal by Hasenstein. I was looking at the wrong side of my paper. Bayport has 2 threes. Gerber open. Bango.
Keep shooting them, boys. He's got 3 of the 4, Marty.
He certainly does.
He's wide open.
9 points for Matt. Sinellis is going to pick up that foul.
Fouls on Ethan Sinellis.
3 team fouls apiece, that's all. Very fast game. 4:25 left, first half.
Noy trying to take it in. Looked like he got away with the walk. DeClean, not good. And tipped out by Frieder. Minzlaff couldn't get it in. Now we get the over-the-back foul. That one's going to go on Noy.
Foul on Tucker Noy.
Sinellis going hard to the basket. Nice move by Ethan. He draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Foul on Tucker Noy. On the
Noy
line
picks
for
up a
North,
couple of
shooting
quick
2,
ones, Chris.
Ethan Sinellis. Checking in for Bayport, Grant
Ethan is a
Geisler.
6-foot sophomore.
He's averaging 7 a game.
A little bit flat on that attempt. Plots
Nice.
with the rebound. Kick out over to Hazy.
Zach Hasenstein.
Zach Hasenstein with a 3.
Yeah, but we'll give that one to Plutz, who got the big offensive rebound. There's a turnover. Hit one here.
Little too deep for Gerber. Good job by Sinellis to swing the ball. Hasenstein again. Got lucky there. I don't know what he's seeing, Chris, when he drives the ball like that, because there was a defender between him and Platts.
James Hansen.
When they called the timeout, weren't they?
Bayport, along
They
with
took the
Connor
lead, right?
Silverstad.
16-15, he called timeout. For what? And ever since then, North's been on taking
Doing
on
well.
the lead. It's kind of a strange timeout. Help North. Now you're down by 6.
Rolling down to the 3-minute mark until halftime. Stick around because we're going to have those inductions happening.
Oh boy.
Shot no good. Geisler not able to come down with the rebound. Gerber, probably not a good decision there, trying to get it up against the taller Geisler. Scoring there was Minzlaff.
Whole lot of stuff going on there, Marty.
Yep. It's a little bit of a bust out, but Gerber going against the taller defender.
Another offensive
Platts
rebound.
with the rebound, looking. Nice move. He puts it up and in. Evan Platts.
Evan Platts.
He's only played about 2 minutes, 3 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end, and a bucket. Nice job.
Minzlaff taking Sinellis to school on the baseline. Under 2 minutes left in the half. Off the glass by Davis Larson. Big basket there for the Raiders. Jack Plum posting up inside, caught the ball and put it off the glass and in. Nice catch and a score.
6'7" freshman.
He's a big guy too.
Yes, he is. And
Larson
he takes the
driving
charge.
and he scores again.
Larson.
But
Right
a good
against
no call.
Plum.
Yeah, good no call.
Sinellis has his work cut out guarding Minzlaff.
I like the 6-point lead, Marty.
And Davis Larson is really gasping for air. Julian Jones will come in for him.
Belmore, Julian Jones in for North.
Under a minute left.
Of course, Reichel wanted a foul, but
Nick Rudolph
feet just
in
got
for North.
tangled up. You're not going to call anything there. That's a good no call.
I agree with you there, Chris.
Boy, if North could be up about 8 here, 8 or 10 going into half, consider that a very good job of doing their business. Good job. Can always go backwards to go forward.
Good look by Belmore, finding the open man.
Very good job.
It's that senior leadership that Belmore provides. North working the clock. There's it's rolling down to the 30-second mark. Minzleff has Belmore out near half court. Timeout, a 30-second timeout. Let's go over a little bit of Paula French Van Akkeren.
Timeout.
She's a 1980 graduate. She earned 7 varsity letters, Chris, in 3 different sports: softball, basketball, and volleyball. Big accomplishments as a volleyball player. Now, she was MVP in softball, volleyball, and basketball, but she was a first-team all-conference player in volleyball, and also earned a scholarship to Drake University to play volleyball. And then our third inductee is Bill Richards. He graduated in 1989. He was a first-team Wisconsin football player, all-conference obviously, was all-conference center and linebacker. He played at UW Stevens Point and was also a member of a basketball team that went to state from here at North. Now you can talk.
Huh?
Larson! Oh, couldn't get it. Plotz with the good job of not committing the foul. 5 seconds. Oh, got to get the rebound, boys. At the buzzer, scoring for the Bayport Pirates was Zach Lorbeck, and we are at halftime with North on top, 29-25.
Every child adopted from foster care remembers their one day. The day he first met his forever family. The day their adoption was finalized. More than 100,000 children are waiting for their one day.
Tonight we celebrate our 12th annual.
My one day was happy.
Find out more at nationaladoptionday.org.
1975, inducted in 2003. And Greg DePachter, class of 1989, inducted in 2008. We would now like to direct your attention to midcourt to Steve Scharr, our Wall of Fame chairman, and tonight's inductees. Our first inductee is Paula French Van Akkeren, class of 1980. She earned 7 varsity letters in 3 sports. She was a softball state qualifier in 1980, basketball, volleyball, and softball captain, softball MVP in 1980, volleyball MVP in 1978 and 1979, volleyball first team all-conference in 1978, and volleyball second team all-FRVC in 1979. She also won the American Legion Prescott Band's Gold Medal Award. In college, she was a Division I volleyball player at Drake University in Iowa. She's a business and community leader and a philanthropist and advocate for women and children. She earned her Bachelor of Science at Drake University and her MBA at Marquette University. Paula, unfortunately, was not able to be here tonight. Our second inductee is from the class of 1979, Kevin Webster. He was a 3-sport athlete. He won 5 letters in football, wrestling, and track and field. As a senior, he was a football captain and MVP. He was a first-team all-conference offensive and defensive tackle and a Channel 5 member of the Channel 5 All-Star team in 1977. He was a first-team All-FRVC unanimous offensive guard and defensive tackle in 1978. He was the FRVC Offensive Lineman of the Year and runner-up Defensive Player of the Year in 1978. He was a first-team AP All-State Offensive Guard and a UPI All-State Defensive Tackle in 1978. He was selected to play in the 3rd Annual Wisconsin Shrine Bowl in 1979. And in wrestling, he was the Mr. Pin Award and Wrestling Sectional Qualifier in 1979. In college, he was a 4-year starter at Northern Iowa and the Mid-Continent All-Conference Center in 1982. He played semi-pro football in the Northern States Football League for the Racine Gladiators and was an all-league center in 1984. And during the NFL strike in 1987, he was the starting center for the Minnesota Vikings. Our inductee, Kevin Webster. Our 3rd inductee is a member of the class of 1989, Bill Richards. He was a first-team Wisconsin Football Coaches Association All-State linebacker. He was a second-team Associated Press All-State linebacker, All-Region center and linebacker, Wisconsin Football Coaches Association Shrine Bowl participant. He was a first-team All-Conference center and linebacker, FRVC Offensive Lineman and Linebacker of the Year. Here at North High School, he was the Bob Root Mr. Hustle Award winner. He was also a member of a basketball state tournament qualifying team. In track, he was a regional discus champion and a WIAA Scholar Athlete Award winner, along with being an Eagle Scout. Bill Richards. Following tonight's basketball game, there will be a reception for our Wall of Fame inductees at the Elks Lodge. One more hand for our inductees.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the floor the North High Varsity Dance Team. The team captains are Stephanie, Allie, and Lily. They're coached by Alyssa Allen. Wish the team good luck tomorrow as they compete in Division I Pom and Hip Hop at the Kaukauna Dance Competition. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your North High Varsity Dance Team.
Take it, it's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing
North High varsity dance team. To score from Bayport at the half, Lady Raiders 39, Bayport 28.
Thumbs are some of the scariest things on the planet? Every year, an average of 6,000 people lose their lives to thumbs that are used to text while driving. That means that your opposable digit is more dangerous than volcanoes, sharks, airplanes, jellyfish, tigers, lions, tornadoes, roller coasters, hippos, skydiving, spiders, and snakes. Texting while driving is more dangerous than all of those things. So why isn't it one of your biggest fears?
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Getting out of the military, I was missing this camaraderie.
It's frustrating when you try and talk to people that don't understand.
I still had the anger, I still had the addictions, but we didn't talk about that.
Came to a point where it's like, okay, I really need to talk to somebody about this.
Family more or less encouraged me, go to the VA.
It's okay to go get help. It's okay to talk to people because it takes true strength to ask for help.
Hear veterans' real stories of strength and recovery at MakeTheConnection.net.
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where the Raiders lead it 29 to 25. Great job by Steve Scharr and Bill Wagner as they helped with the induction of the 3 North High athletes. Again, Paula French Van Akron, Billy Richards, and Kevin Webster. Also, got to give a shout out to Nate Goddard. He's from Bayport, one of the managers, and he helped us out with pronunciations. Also, we didn't mention the crew yet. We got to get them in. Kerry Kautzer, our director, being assisted by Eric Wiesman in the truck. Our camera persons are Richard Bartson up here by us and Lacey Pfister down on the floor. They're giving you the great pictures. Chris Wright, my partner, and I'm Mike Martin. And now for a little bit of scoring. First for Bayport. Minslav has 9, Noy 2, Breeder 2, Lorbeck 6, and DeClean 4. Plum also chipped in with 2. For North, Matt Gerber had 9, Ethan Sinellis 1, Zach Hasenstein a couple of 3s for 6. Platts had 2, Kaminsky 1, Larson had 8, and Shusha 2. Chris, what do you got?
Well, both teams shot about 40%. Norse put up 14 threes of their 27 shots. They hit 5 of them. Bayport just 1 of 8 from their three-point range. I thought a really good half by Sheboygan North. They're up by 4, and they didn't shoot extremely well. They only committed 2 turnovers, North, that is, in the first half. That was big as well, but good defense, I think. And like I said, this is a game to have.
I think I mentioned at the beginning, Chris, I think when you have a home conference game like this, these are the kind of games you're supposed to win. And I can't say a whole lot more. You're supposed to win these games.
And a pretty good crowd tonight. I know we could still use a lot more students. I don't know where they are. It's a big school, and when you have 100 kids up there, that's not enough. We need more support. But I thought the community came out tonight for the Wall of Fame night as well as this big basketball game.
Good help by Shusha. Jump shot is off the rim by Frieder. Gerber with another 3, Chris.
Yeah,
oh, baby.
He's 3 of 6 from there.
He has 12 points, leads all scorers in tonight's basketball game. DeClean from way downtown, a bad shot and out of bounds. Dante DeClean.
I got him 0 for 6.
Keep shooting.
Yep, he's averaging about 9-2. Minslav's their leader at 11.5.
And speaking of the devil, that'd be DeClean. He commits a foul.
That's a frustration foul, Marty.
Yep. Belmore being hounded by Tucker Noy. Hasenstein was open, but he passed up the 3. Belmore wide open, couldn't get it. Recognized his defender, left him, and he found a spot, but couldn't hit the shot.
Just his first shot attempt, Marty.
Really? Wow. Good duck through that time in a basket. Zach Lorbeck.
He's 4 of 4 from the floor.
He probably should stop shooting then. Oh, Shusha wide open for a layup. Nice little inbounds play, Chris. I was waiting for him to pop out to catch the pass after setting the screen, but he went right to the basket. On the replay, you caught the tail end. Good use of the body that time by Frieder, and he scores.
6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Larson trying to get inside, couldn't do it. Good work of the ball. And again, not able to get it in was Eli Belmore. And the left-hander's a little frustrated with himself. That was a nice little halftime, Chris. A little bit of everything. Dance squad, the drum line. Again, Chris and I both want to thank the drum line for not playing while we were doing our opening. I think even you fans would enjoy. They might enjoy the drum line better than us. Minzlaff through the crowd, couldn't get it in. Well, Belmore lost it on the crossover dribble. Good foul that time by Davis Larson to prevent Frieder from scoring.
Just the first turnover since quarter number 1 for North.
That's awesome. Ethan Sinellis in the ball game. North packing it in on the zone. DeClean. No.
But a reload.
Fade away, that one goes. You don't want to get him started.
No, and I think he should do more work down there than where he shoots outside all the time.
Hasenstein couldn't get it. Larson picks up the loose change for 2.
Just wanted it more. North seems to just want this game a lot more than Bayport. Let's keep it that way and have them take a nice long bus trip home.
Frieder couldn't get it. Over the back on Minzlaff, not called. Hasenstein fights hard for the rebound.
Oh,
good defense by Frieder.
I thought that was going to get through there.
So did Davis. Unfortunately, it didn't.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
Ozzy working hard on the defense. DeClean nails a 3.
I tell you, he has looked bad out there, and then he puts one in.
North only up 2. Larson hard to the rack and scores again.
Good comeback.
Steal by North. Sinellis. Hasenstein. Bingo!
You betcha, baby. Like I said, Bayport doesn't seem to have the assertiveness to want to come and get this game. North just wants it more and is working hard.
DeClean, he's feeling it. Gonna have to tighten up the D on that young man.
Well, he missed his first 6 threes and then he hits 2 of them. Davis.
Larson, no, and he's gonna get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, as much as North has played very well, they're only up by 4, Marty. But I just feel like North's in control.
I feel like Bayport just doesn't go away. That's the problem. In the first half, North was 2 for 4 on their free throws. Bayport 1 for 2. Now Larson has made the first of 2. Puts another one in. It's 43-37. Larson with 14 points. Gerber has 12. DeClean has 12 for Bayport. He leads them. Haven't heard from Minzlaff in a while. Oh, they're going to get a foul inside. Going to the line will be Zach Lorbeck. Shusha picks up the foul, Chris.
Nope, they're going to give it to him on the floor, Marty.
Okay. Well, Shusha still has 3, and it looks like Rudolph. Well, Rudolph is coming in, but Gerber's coming out.
Huh.
Wanted to shoot it before he had it. Good job by Ethan Sinellis to put 2 more on the board for the Raiders. He has 3. North up 8. Minzlaff had it blocked by Shusha, and he's going to pick up foul number 4.
Oh, you know what? Smiley there. He probably saw it.
No,
but
Chris
the
was
reason I
referring
like
to the official John Smiley Haymauer.
Yeah, I like John. He's awesome. But the reason I like it is because Susha came from, behind and kind of hit the ball. He didn't even use his body, so must have hit his hand. Just too bad. Good effort. I'll tell you, this Bayport team clobbered Ashwaubenon. And Ashwaubenon beat De Pere, who we thought a couple weeks ago looked pretty darn good, but
yeah.
We saw De Pere not look very good at South.
And they still won by, what, 18, 19
yeah,
points?
But it wasn't. They looked good against North.
Pritzel was the one that didn't look so good.
Yeah, well, he looked real good against North.
What did he have, 43?
Yep, he played like an all-stater.
Rudolph, bango! Nice pass from Davis Larson.
I have 8 threes for North.
Another replay it down from the booth. Good job, guys.
North comes in averaging 59 points a game.
Good help defense by Belmore.
They're almost there.
Plum had it on top.
Minute and a half, quarter number 3.
3-point attempt, rims out. Oh, nothing but white jerseys around there. Hansen was the shooter, couldn't get it in. Rudolph, a quick trigger, couldn't get it to go.
I didn't mind that shot.
I was just going to say the opposite, but we'll go with your assessment.
You just hit one. Plus you're up by 9.
You get a whistle. I'm not sure what was called. It was a foul. Have to see what. Foul on Belmore.
Yep.
For Eli, that's his first. 4th team foul on North already. Lorbeck looked like he might have been open underneath, but no pass to him. Rudolph playing the tough D. Shot from the corner, barely glances the rim. And coming away with it is Bayport. North has got to get those rebounds. Lorbeck, good dish to Plum. Shot off the glass is in. 48-41 North. Clock rolling, 20 seconds left. North will play for one. By the way, Smiley was asking about you, Chris. Wanted to know if you were still doing the games.
I'll probably see him when I go down for an interview, I hope.
3, good swing of the ball. Hazi's shot at the buzzer is no good. And Kaminsky tries to throw it over the backboard. But we're at the end of 3 quarters with North on top, 48-41.
A healthy diet and plenty of exercise are keys to success, both on and off the ice. Teaching kids how to eat right will give them the fuel they need to be at their very best.
Growing bodies need lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and low-fat dairy to be healthy and strong. A registered dietitian can work with your family to help you create nutritious meals you will love.
And don't forget to exercise for at least 60 minutes every day. Visit kidseatright.org for more information.
You show your smile to the world every day, but nearly 4 out of 5 Americans say they would smile a lot more if their teeth looked better. The good news is, healthy teeth can be safely and affordably corrected at any age. Advances in orthodontics have made the treatment more successful and comfortable than ever.
Only orthodontists receive 2 to 3 years of education beyond dental school to learn the proper way to align and straighten teeth. To learn more, visit mylifemysmile.org.
Our next game is going to be January 23rd when South hosts Bayport. We'll get to see these guys again.
Yeah, they only play the Sheboygan teams once, but they have to take both trips to Sheboygan. Oy.
Yeah, and we think we always get the short end of the schedule. Good hands by Frank, or by Sam to get it back. North up by 7. Belmore, lean back, no good. Kaminsky with the rebound, put back is good.
I'll tell you, the offensive rebounds have been the difference. The bigger Bayport team is getting beat by the better, quicker, more desired Sheboygan North.
Lorbeck on the scoop, couldn't get it in. Sinellis comes away with it. North on a 2-on-1 break. Kaminsky lays it up and in off a nice pass. North up 11, their biggest lead.
Look at just
Oh,
Bayport just
no.
chuck them up there.
I'll tell you, DeClean really out of control, Chris. Or
that
pardon
was
me, that
Lorbeck.
was Lorbeck. Got to show a little more patience there, guys.
Not impressed with Bayport at all. I don't like their shot selection. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish on offense.
They're going to get Davis with a travel.
Just the 5th turnover on North tonight.
I don't know if you noticed that last time, Chris, right before he took it to the left, one of the Bayport lower defenders just stayed in the lane. He didn't go out and cover his guy. So it was almost like a pseudo double team.
Bayport 3 of 17 from 3-point range. North 8 of 22. Difference in the game. Another clank.
Well, good pressure by Sam Kaminsky to come out on that shot. That was excellent defense by the big kid. North being very patient, Chris. I don't know if it's a lack of organization or what. Little reverse layup by Kaminsky. That was sweet.
He's 3 of 3 and 3 big offensive rebounds. Good job, Sam.
Sam has 7 points, 6 of them coming in this half. Ethan, you got to be stronger than that.
Another goofy timeout.
Hey, it worked in our favor last time. Let them call them. It was a 6-point run for North, Chris, before Bayport finally got a basket. 5:28 left.
North shooting 50% on the night, Marty.
What did the turnover story look like? I know we haven't had many.
5. We only got 5 turnovers. That's awesome.
What did they have?
6.
That's very good, too.
Yep.
The Lupkes and the Koistras checking out of the gym. Aubrey's at over at Farnsworth for activity night. And we got the Horzens and Romy Gaz up here.
Very nice crowd tonight, Marty.
Not Romy Gaz. That's not right. Anyway, a lot of bowlers here tonight, right below us. Jim was telling me they were watching the Cubs convention during the JV game. That's a fan.
Well, they bought enough players now, so they should be ready
Hey,
to go.
give me a break. Crying out loud.
Ooh.
Oh,
Davis
off
gets
by-
away with a push.
First foul
Hey.
was on North, or Bayport. There you see a good shot of our
Tucker Noy
crowd.
with his 4th foul, Chris. He's going to have to come out. Grant Geisler in the ball game for the Pirates. DeClean playing the better defense that time. Kaminsky never went after the ball. He just let it go by him. They ran the same out of bounds play as before.
Oh, my. Yeah, it's Bayport ball. Almost.
Minzlaff has it. He's been quiet since that first quarter, Chris. And DeClean looked like he had an opening and didn't take the shot. That's a little unusual. Feet inside. I would have to say something. Minzlaff with 2.
Still
And that's 4 straight points.
Yeah, but still 9-point lead, 4:30 left.
Spread out, boys. Run your offense. 4:25 left in the ball game. North up by 9, like Chris said.
Bayport's going to have to work awful hard just to climb the mountain and then to get past North. They only have-
Minzlaff playing really good defense on Belmore. The ball was blocked. Belmore comes away with it, dishes it off to Hasenstein for 2. Caught a bit of a break there, Chris, being able to keep the possession.
North 4 of 5 in the quarter. We're under 4 minutes. Bayport's in big trouble. Bigger trouble.
Shot over the rim is no good. Hasenstein with the rebound.
Like I said, coming into tonight, I didn't exactly know which Bayport team would show up. They've played some teams in the state really well, and other teams they've gotten blown out by, and kind of a strange squad. And I know they lead the league, but they're going to have some company at the top of the standings after tonight. North can close it out here with 3:07.
What I was interested in is 6-0 in the league, but then still have 4 losses.
Yeah, Appleton West, West De Pere.
Under 3 minutes.
Excuse me, they beat Appleton West. They lost to West De Pere, Vincent, Kimberly, and Nina. And Vincent's only won 1 game all year. Guess who? But they play a really tough schedule so far.
Out to Gerber, he's open. Oh, missed it, but Belmore comes away with the rebound. North keeps the possession.
Tick, 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 tick.
Pretty strong with the ball. 2:15 left in the ball game. Hazy throws it away. Good idea to get it to Frank, but hit him in the chest.
And a great job of running clock there by North.
They ran off 1 minute and 20 seconds. It was at the 3:30 mark, and it's now 2:10 left, and they've got the lead. Full timeout. We'll take a short break and be right back. North up 11.
See these hands? They grip the wheel of a Humvee in Afghanistan.
12 years. Flying choppers.
My hands? They're here for the person who fought in Afghanistan. I made the call and got support for my sister.
Mine take care of the person who flew those helicopters. And if life gets overwhelming, they're ready to dial the Veterans Crisis Line.
Confidential help is just a call, click, or text away.
simple moments are what make every day count.
Back at North High School's Cutie Field House. Bayport will bring it in. North just had a long possession of a minute and 20 seconds. They didn't score, but boy, it's a lot of time here at the end of the game to run off.
Well, Bayport's going to have to score, and then they're going to have to press, but they can't make anything tonight, nor do they look good shooting it.
Another rebound for Kaminsky. Under 2 minutes, 1:45, and we get a whistle. That foul's going to go on Zach Lorbeck. James Hansen coming in for Brett Frieder. And another quick substitution for Bayport. Connor Fugelstead seeing his first action of the night. Fugelstead, a 6'2" senior.
Bayport shooting 42%. Good timeout by Davis.
I got you there, Chris. That was a good timeout.
They're just 3 of 18 from 3, Marty, and I don't know. They just I'm trying to figure out what they do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got them for 8 threes, North.
Yep.
No, and Bayport's got 2, 4.
Oh, I had 3.
I had 2 in the third quarter.
Yep.
And then they had those 2 in the first quarter. By the way, I think I misspoke before. I mentioned we haven't heard much from Craig Minzlaff in the first quarter. It was actually in the first half. He had 9 points. He's got 4 here in the second, 13 in the ball game.
Bayport's going to have to start fouling. I was looking at the board. They have nobody in foul trouble.
Not in the game. Noy has 4.
But
Fugelstead does his job. Chris commits a foul.
Yeah, but there's only a minute 36. It's way too late. North's going to take care of this. Don't turn it over,
that was
though.
bad. Bad.
So is that.
Bayport foul is going to go on Minzlaff. Actually, you know who they should have thrown it to was Ethan Sinellis. He did a big old John Sinellis move, used his body to screen out the defense.
What was the score after 3, Marty?
Score after 3 was 29-39, 48-41.
So a 8-4 quarter, and we're almost done.
Snells will be at the line, shooting the bonus. So far tonight, Ethan is 1 for 2 from the line.
Well done by the Sheboygan North staff, too. We don't always give them enough credit, but I'll tell you, Coach Desatel had the boys ready and played good defense. And
Andy Bonestrew and Nolan Free, part of that crew.
I know Horny went up to watch
DeClean from the parking lot.
Yeah, there's a guy.
And Kaminsky.
He's
with
had
the
an
rebound.
awesome game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rebounds, including 3 on the offensive end, and got 3 big buckets, Sam, here in the fourth quarter.
Foul on James
I
Hansen.
know.
Sam Kaminsky on the line.
Kaminsky with 7 points. He's had a really nice game, like Chris mentioned, all around. Minzlaff from deep. And nailing the 3 was Grant Geisler, and a quick timeout by Bayport.
He couldn't have been an inch farther out. He wouldn't have been able to shoot it that far.
That was Gusky range, Chris.
Wow. Ethan looks good shooting it there. He didn't look good there.
Our next ball game, we mentioned this before, but we'll mention it again, is January 23rd. I believe that's next Friday.
Yep.
We'll be at South when they play Bayport again.
And North goes to Sheboygan, which will be a
That'll be a
tussle for
dogfight.
first place because there's going to be a four-way tie for first.
Didn't you mention early on one of our first games that you thought the league was going to be a little top-heavy again?
It is.
By the way, Nate, we gave you a shout-out. Got your name mentioned on TV. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah, I think it is very top-heavy. There's Preble strung out a couple 3 wins now. They were on the bottom, but
Quick shout out to the crew again. Kerry Kautzer, our director, being assisted by Eric Wiesman. Camera persons are Richard Bartson and Lacey Pfister. Chris is on stats and color, and I'm on play-by-play. Oh, they don't want to call a foul. They're going to call a jump instead.
Dante DeClean checks in for Bayport.
Pirates are going to get it out. They're only 10 down. The problem for them is there's 1:05 left in the ball game. Jake Plum in the game. Minslef, hard to the baseline, scores, and he's fouled. Too interesting, Chris.
Foul is on Davis Larson.
no worries, Marty.
Minslef at the line.
Greg Minslef on the line.
He's got 15 points. There you see it.
Oh.
Looked like he slid right by Larson, but referee had the foul. Line drive is good. 58-51.
Take the bucket.
Hasenstein scores. Nice long pass that time. Who threw that? Make him a pitcher. 3 ball is no good. Gerber with a strong rebound. Kick it out. And committing the foul for the Bayport Pirates was Grant Geisler.
Larson, yeah, we'd love to have more athletes play baseball.
Foul on Grant Geisler.
In all sports.
Returning for Bayport, Brett Frieder, Dante DeClean.
Ozzie going to the line, his first time tonight. North 4 for 5 on the line this half. 4 for 6 now.
40 seconds.
Jump
Another
shot.
miss.
Rebound, Hazy. And Larson gets fouled.
Foul on Brett Frieder.
Hasenstein will be shooting 2, Chris. They're in the double bonus. See you later, guys.
Oh.
That's 3 missed free throws in a row, Chris.
What'd you mention in the opening?
Hasenstein, and Larson, but he comes back and makes the second. He has 15 points.
Good thing it's not a close game.
Really. 10-point lead with 25 seconds left. Jump shot is no good. Larson with the strong rebound, and he's fouled again. Pretty good balance for the Raiders tonight, Chris.
Frieder.
Yep.
Gerber with 12.
Davis Larson on the line, shooting 2.
Well,
Hazy with a big night with 13.
Well, you got contributions from Kaminsky. And I know Belmore doesn't have a lot, but he played good D. I don't think Eli's even scored, but Gerber hitting those 3 to set the tone in the first quarter and coming out in the third quarter, hitting those 3-pointers. Nice win for North.
Thought Ellis did a good job when he was in there. There he has another steal. 10 seconds. North just going to pull it out. It's going to be a win for the Raiders, 62-51. Chris is going downstairs to get a couple of interviews, and Raiders with a win. Move their record up to 5-1 in league. Bayport drops to 6-1. When we come back, Chris will have a couple of players, and we'll do this post-game interview, and I'll have some final stats for you.
Hey, where'd I help you, Scott?
Help Ricky Rubio save a life at heartrescuenow.com.
My diabetes tests me every day. It tests my parents, my friends, my gymnastics practice. But JJRF has my back. They're working hard to find a cure for type 1 diabetes, which for me would mean freedom. And they help me now with better treatments and new devices that make my life easier. The folks at JDRF test themselves every day, so someday I won't have to. JDRF, improving lives, curing type 1 diabetes.
Grandpa, look what I got. Let me see.
Oh, Dad, wait till you see the bike we got for Jake.
Hearing loss happens gradually with age, making it easy to ignore. Yet most older Americans aren't getting their hearing tested. Untreated hearing loss can keep your loved ones from enjoying what they cherish most.
Dad, can you hear me?
Don't let that happen. Speak up about hearing loss. You'll be glad you did.
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
He serves his party best who serves the country best. Rutherford B. Hayes.
Patriotism is easy to understand in America. It means looking out for yourself by looking out for your country. Calvin Coolidge.
Government is the people's business, and every man, woman, and child becomes a shareholder with the first penny of tax paid. Ronald Reagan.
There's nothing wrong in America that can't be fixed of what is right in America. William Clinton.
Be the we now.
Back at North High School, down on the floor is Chris Wright.
Raiders, we'll start with the sophomore here. Ethan, what a win, huh? I mean, first place, Bayport comes in here and you guys take care of business.
Yeah, I thought we brought intensity from the start, and we were good on defense, didn't let them have very many open shots.
You know, once you quit your basketball career, you can do announcing, because I thought the same thing. I thought you guys outplayed them tonight, and you came out with intensity. He hit those threes right away to set the tone, and, you know, you guys just seemed like you wanted it more.
Yeah, Matt did a good job knocking down threes in the beginning. And
well, Coach had you guys prepared, that's for sure.
Yeah, he did. He had us go over all their plays, so we knew what to expect.
You shouldn't say stuff like that, though. But I thought the same thing. Your defensive intensity really just seemed like you guys had a business-like attitude that, you know, you were going to stick it to them. And I thought that right away. They're a little bigger than you guys are, but I just thought you guys were quicker to the defense. You're right up in their face, and your defense played really well.
Yeah, we wanted to come in here and make a statement in the conference that we're Sheboygan North.
Yeah, and you did it. And I thought too through the year, I've been watching you guys play. Your defense has, I thought, picked up every single week, and especially getting into the late January into February and pushing towards the tournament. That's kind of stuff you guys got to do.
We've been working on a lot of practice, and defense wins games.
Well, that's great. Congratulations to you, Matt. You've been around the block a little bit, and like I said, Bayport comes in here. I know it says Bayport on their jersey, and they're undefeated, but I thought this was a game you could get, and you guys did tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly what Coach said in practice. This is a team that during practice we compared to Pier a lot, so we knew we had to come out with intensity, and that's what we did.
I thought you had a lot of balanced scoring today, a lot of contributors too. Even guys that didn't even score, but they made good defensive plays, or they had good assists and things like it. You got a deep team, and everybody really helps and contributes.
Yeah, we did a really good job shooting today, and I got to give a lot of credit to Davis and Eli and Zach Hasenstein. They do a really good job of getting you the ball.
And it's also a lot easier when you guys are hitting those threes. I think you had eight of them in the first 3 quarters, which then opens up things later.
Yeah, that's correct. When we hit threes, we have a chance to drive to the basket, and that's what we did. We opened it up for Davis a lot.
Yeah, and let me tell you, now you guys are right up in there with the mix. You've already played the Pier, you've already played Bayport. You get another chance at the Pier, and you got Eschwaldman next Friday. But you're giving you guys a chance to compete up there in the conference, kind of like a sleeper, kind of quiet. Nobody probably expects them, but you guys have been playing really well.
Yeah, this is a big win for us. Like Ethan said, I think we really made a statement in the conference tonight.
Yeah, and I think that's true as well. And another thing I thought you guys did really well too. You had a nice crowd here for a change. I mentioned that before, and you gotta love the Fire to play like that all the time.
Yeah, the crowd really gets us pumped up. When we make big plays, the crowd goes wild and gets us pumped up. It's awesome.
Yeah, it should be a lot easier to practice tomorrow as well. Well, congratulations, gentlemen. We're going to see you in a couple weeks. With that, we're going to send it back to Marty.
Again, the final score 62-51, North a winner. Bayport, their scoring, they were led by Minsleff. Craig Minsleff had 16 points. Dante DeClean had 12. For North, they had several boys that scored well. Zach Hasenstein had 13. Matt Gerber, you saw him in the interview, had 12. And Davis Larson led all scorers with 16 points. North a winner 62-51. We want to shout out for the 3 Wall of Fame inductees, Paula French Van Akron, Kevin Webster, and Bill Richards. Congratulations to them. Our next game is going to be January 23rd when Bayport invades Sheboygan South. For the crew, Kerry Kautzer, Eric Wiesman, Richard Bartz, and Lacey Pfister, my partner Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.